Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the Chelsea Road to Glory. And in today's episode, we have another update for the team. We have an SBC that I've been waiting for a good while, ever since Greats of the Game. It is RICARDO Carvalho, and he's one of the center backs that I've wanted since Greats of the Game. Obviously, Nathan Ake's team of the tournament came out. Antonio Rudiger's team of the tournament came out, and those SBCs, I thought, they'll be the ones to do, so I can put them into the squad and then see how they do. Since I didn't get Great to the Game RICARDO, and obviously with a super nice upgrade, I would say. I think it's only like a plus one or no, it's a +2, which is great for us. It gives us a way better card than the Greats of the Game, but that would have been nice to have packed him during that promotion, considering all the stuff that we did get. But for the SBC, he has, as the playstyle pluses, he has Aerial Plus, which is great. Means he'll hopefully jump up in the air really high and save us from corners and whatnot, which doesn't always work, but hey, one center back with it is great. He has Acrobatic Plus, which I don't know if the center back really needs that. However, during one weekend league game qualifier I played with him, he scored like half volley from a corner, which I wasn't expecting it to be him, but he scored it. He's got 73 shooting, which that feels very silvery, bronzy, low goldish. I see the stats there. Yeah. He has Jockey Plus, which I always like for defenders, especially for fullbacks, because it lets me move a bit more with the defenders. But with this game, it kind of gets a little bit difficult when it comes to jockeying, because it's a lot more easier for attackers to move left and right with the ball than it is for defenders to jockey left and right. But Jockey Plus for me is always a bonus, and then he has Anticipate Plus, which is always a great play style for the defenders. And considering who he's replacing, which I know I didn't really want to replace him, but he's going to end up having to replace Thiago Silva just because Thiago Silva's pace split is not that great, and his card I feel like is underwhelming. Like, Thiago Silva should have definitely had a 90, 98, 97, something like that, just because he was not only a great defender at Chelsea, but he was also a great player at Milan and PSG. So I was hoping they would have boosted him to great heights. 95, 94 is good enough for the time being, but now it is FUTTIES, and we do need one defender that's slightly better. Nathan Ake's team of the tournament has been doing very well, actually. But if he ever feels like he's doing bad, I do have Rudiger to come in and replace him just for a game or so. But Nathan Ake has been a solid rock in the back, especially ever since his Evo that I've been using for the Evo squad. That Nathan Ake was so good, and unfortunately he got replaced by a Rudiger and Chalobah evolutions around those periods. But now we have his team of the tournament, and he plays for the main squad, which is great for us. And yeah, he's been phenomenal. But this is actually the last day of Team 2. So the next video that you should see should be everything from Team 3, which is going to be fantastic. I was hoping that EA would have released the new batch with Team 3 so that it's a batch every week. However, they have not decided to do that. It's just going to be a new team of FUTTIES, and the same cards, the same special cards are impacts. So there is that unfortunate part with the new FUTTIES team, but hopefully the new FUTTIES teams will have something to grind for, and we'll get to enjoy some of the last couple weeks of FUTTIES. Could you imagine if I had to put this all in one video? Like every single video that you saw on the channel, could you imagine that was just one video? It would literally be more than an hour long of just packs, no gameplay, just packs. But while we're here and I do have a bit of time, I want to say that I think I'm going to play one more weekend league, and that'll be the weekend league where I show off every single team. And I broke down how many games each team has. I think the silver team is gonna have 2. The men's and women's will have 3. I've made a full icon team. Icon, quote unquote. You know that we're missing another center back and we're missing a right back, which should be Ivanovic, but you know that hasn't been added into the game at all, so it's whatever. But we have sort of an icon team, right? That will be playing with the old kit, because I do have the old kit in the club somewhere. I just have to find that for when they play. I have the Dream Team squad, which is going to be very dependent on whether I get the 2 specific cards and an SBC that I'm currently working on, which you will see in one of the future videos which one it is. Obviously you guys will know by the time this video is out who I'm grinding, but that dream team is very dependent on those 2. And then we have the main Chelsea squad, which, you know, there are certain improvements, but I think for right now the squad could be it, you know. It could be the squad that we take into the final 3 games of Weekend League, and I'm going to record every single game, which hopefully doesn't take up a lot of space. But if it does, it's fine, because it'll be just for the last video. So, you know, it'll be a fun time to see who does well, who has the best record, who can defend well. You know, every team is going to be different. So hopefully the opponents will go slightly easier on the silver team. It'll only play 2 games, but you know, it could be 2 losses. It doesn't matter. It'll just be a fun time with the squad. And here we are back with the team. The only change you should see for right now is, in fact, that RICARDO Carvalho. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one with FUTTIES Team 3. Peace.